What's going on? JD here, just a bit of a different video for you. Just going to give you my initial impressions of the NexGen Pro Classic poker chips. They are an entry level poker chip for home games. I think they're quite nice. I had bought this set, just a small set of 300 for cash games. I have a larger set for tournament play, Monaco Millions. You can see those chips in a different video when I initially got those, and I'll put the link at the end of these. But essentially, the NexGen poker chips, these are about 9 grams. They are no inserts, so they're not as heavy as the other ones, like the Monaco Millions. Sometimes the clay insert chips are running at about 14 grams. These run at 9. It's more in line with casino weight, which a lot of people like. And what I particularly like about these is if you take a look at a stack here versus a stack of the Monaco Millions, is essentially you can see how the edges are square, more flush, where they're a little more rounded on the Monaco Millions. So I really like that. I think they stack really, really nice. And obviously, if you're going to, see they're quite flat, they're not going to spin. So they're really, really nice. So these were designed essentially to emulate Paulson clay chips. So, the top hat and cane, they've replaced essentially with the P with the arrow. I mean, that's who they're paying homage to, and hence the wavy lines on the edge lines. It's supposed to simulate basically the process and where they used to compress the clay in order to make the poker chips. And that's why they would put the colors, the spot colors on the outside, press it through, and you would never ever get a straight edge. So that's what it's emulating. I think they've really done a good job of that. And the numbering is quite clear. These are stickers. They're not pressed in. So in the case of this set, I had one $1 one where basically one of the stickers had come off. But it was easy enough to put back on. Generally, they're centered. It's not a bad job at all. And for the price of the chips, really, really decent. So as far as coloring goes, so we've got the one. I like the red and the orange. I think it's really nice and clear. It's a nice, clean, crisp, kind of clear coloring. Once these get handled a lot, I'm not sure if the white will really kind of dirty up and look a little grungy, but for the time being that they are brand new, I think it looks pretty cool. So we have the $5 set, and it's sort of the teal blue and the green. I think it's a good color combination. In fact, the Monaco Million set exactly like that. Again, 5, nice and clear, nice and big in the middle. It is dollars, so if you are in Europe or something like that, it's not a euro, it is an actual dollar sign. And it does say, basically $5 underneath. Then you go to the 25s. Now, in every set that I ever have seen, I always have an issue with certain colors, and this is one of them. I'm not particularly fond of the color match of this chip in the sense that they've used a light green, a gray, and a dark green. I don't feel the contrast is necessarily enough. And you're starting to get into an issue with the denominations, being that it's a little darker color. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to see depending on how you've got your area where you play poker lit up. So 25s aren't necessarily my bag. I do like the 100s. I do like the pink and the green. Looks really cool, nicely contrasted with the black. I wish, again, with the denominations that they would have maybe changed up the color of the middle. Again, quite dark, difficult a little bit to see. But I mean, if you're playing lots and people play with you all the time, you know what the denominations are, so it's not too major a foul. So as far as things go, they're quite nice sounding. For those of you who like to hear the sound, this is essentially the sound of the chips. In comparison, if we take the Monaco Millions, so there is a bit of a different sound. So for those of you who are looking for sound, there you have it. I mean, they handle well. They do feel very much like clay. There is a bit of texturing to it, and I really kind of like it. It feels really good. It doesn't feel slippery like some plastic chips do. It actually feels quite nice. And again, like I said, they stack really, really nice and flat. They splash well. They're just a nice set. So essentially, as I said, really nice chip set. Very inexpensive. I picked up 300 chips for $65, which included a case, a hard case for them, which is really, really inexpensive when you think about it. It'll add class to any home game. So if you want a casino look and you want some, decent sounding chips that aren't awfully heavy, that emulate clay, this is a great, great choice. If you found this video remotely helpful at all, please make sure, smash the like button, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. See ya.